drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Islanders win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Jay rolls on. Taken by Dobson. Loose puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. And now it's grabbed by Trottier. Potvin's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Quick pass to Dobson. And now he tries to get it across to LaFontaine. Big open ice hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Moves it quickly over to Gilmore. New York's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Trottier. He got all of that hit. New York's gained possession along the boards. Point-to-point pass. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. St. Louis has won the faceoff here in their own end. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Intercepted at center by Gillies. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis has possession of it now. And he takes the dish. Battle along the wall. New York's got possession of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Gillies. Moves it to the middle. Moves it again. Oh, off the iron. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We're still scoreless. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Pelech. Puck scooped up by Saad. Centering pass in front, and it's blocked. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Blues looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that's intercepted by Palmieri. Across the line from center. Quick feed to Schneider. And that one's denied. Just here in the late stages of this frame. Still no score in this one. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Big time stop there.
Binnington's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Denies him on the play. Oh, turns it aside once again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Holmstrom. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it to Schneider.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Toropchenko. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Mayfield's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. moments away from puck drop for second period action. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway. We'll see if we can get the opening goal here at some point. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New York's had a great first period, and they've held the majority of the shots and the play in the offensive zone, but they haven't had any finish. They need to get in and around the paint. Some net front presence took away the eyes of a hot goaltender, and eventually the puck will go in.
Oh, look at this chance! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Moves it quickly over to Gilmore. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And the puck's knocked loose. Slides it across to Trottier. Here's a short pass to Dobson. New York's got the puck along the wall. Standing tall with the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves it on over to Joseph. Quick feed to Thomas. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Sends it in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Pinned up along the boards. Alex lugging the puck. The one-timer. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Smith. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. St. Louis takes possession after that offensive zone face-off. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Oh, look at this. Great save by Bennington. Pokes it away in his own end. Jostled off the puck. Gains the zone from the right. And that's broken up. And he takes the pass. Handles the pass. Puts it in deep. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Smith's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Sislick shot and he makes the save. Through the neutral zone, it goes to the middle. Quick shot! Shuts him down. Takes the shot. Scores!
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net. It's still the first one in the game that the opponent is hunting.
Gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Sends a pass over. And he can't hang on after that hit. Centering feed. And that goes off someone in front. And they continue to apply pressure here. Takes the feed. St. Louis steps inside. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And the puck stopper tags it, and he scores!
Well, with the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James. They wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
New York's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
Great poke check on the reach. Here's the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Blues win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Shot, and one last save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
St. Louis needs to have a stare-down third period. What I mean by that is they have to be aggressive. They're still in a close game, but they haven't generated enough shots. They have to change that mentality here in the third period. They have to attack, they have to shoot, and they have to finish if they want to get back in this game.
Moves it to McInnes. He scores! Well, a little puck left in the play.
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Blues have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Quick pass to Kyrou. And that's blocked. And that's intercepted in the defensive end.
The Islanders are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. But they got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
And he's ridden off the puck. Gains the zone through center. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck across to Thomas. And that's picked off. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Shot! Oh, what a stop on the play! And he maintains possession of the puck here. The Islanders cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Nearing the midway mark of the period. New York's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Trotier's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Red Wings stroll into town next on this homestand, and this should be a fascinating matchup the way these two teams line up against each other. New York's won the faceoff. He says, let's get physical on that play. St. Louis has the puck. With some open space at center. Thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? It's because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards. It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Battling for it along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. New York's got control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Palmieri. Feeds the puck across to Potvin. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop on the play. And now it's to Krug. The Blues take it along the wall. Angles it over to McInnes. Denied by Smith. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A critical draw here. The Islanders win the draw. New York's got it in their own zone.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Smith's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Here in the late going of the frame, the Islanders lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Final minute to go here in the third. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Pellet. In desperate need of a goal here, that scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, really let's seal the deal, James. The insurance partner, a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun, doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
I like the way they've played and had an urgency at the end of the game here, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Moves the puck along the half wall. And officials right on top of that one, calling for a slashing penalty, it looks like.
Well, he was kind of using the stick as a weapon there, James. He was hacking and whacking, and these are the types of calls that need to be made because they can result in an injury.
Possession there with the two centermen tangled up. And he slides it quickly to Schneider. Centering feed! And that's stopped! And he takes a shot! Denies him again!
Joseph's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Into the yellow cage. It's an empty net goal.
Anytime you put your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of the net. Well, hockey is a game of inches. If the pass isn't on the tape, if it's in your feet, all of a sudden you're fumbling for it, and that gives the coverage time to defend you. But this one, it's right on the money, and the goal is a result.
Offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. There's the final
other side of it as the defender. And let me tell you, it ain't fun when you got 1, 2 multiple goals going in.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski.